But a lot of the cultivation happened alone. There was a time post-revival where I stepped down from worship, and my wife and I were living in year 2000, and living in a little 900 square foot condo. We had a second bedroom. It was very small, and that was our little music room. And I would just begin to sit there and play and sing unto the Lord. And the interesting thing about that is I remember when I first began to do that, and I was playing, and I played something really good. It was so good. And I sang, the words were so good. And I stopped, and I had my notepad, and I began to write it down. And Holy Spirit dropped on me like a rock. And he said, stop. I want you to be satisfied in knowing that I am the only one who will ever hear this song.
Wow.
And it just hit my heart. And I almost went into a lament at that point, because I understood how divided my heart was, that I still wanted honor. I wanted fame. I wanted to be known.
Yeah.
I wanted to perform. Yes. The Lord began to burn that out of me, but pretty gently in the weeks and the months that followed.
Beautiful.
So that when I came back into worship and really began to worship weekly again in 2007, so really there was a few years of where I wasn't doing as much, my heart was in a much better position. He still had to deal with some things. Of course, he always does.
Sure. Until the Lord comes back, or we go.
Exactly.
But we're saved, we're being saved, and we will be saved.
It's that encounter that you want to, if you're not in the throne room, like if you're not there, I'm speaking sort of in a metaphorical sense, then you really can't draw people there. You can bring them into a musical experience, but I want people to have an encounter with God. It's just like speaking, though. You cultivate it in the secret place.